Good morning students. So today we will see our remaining topic of science lesson 2. Why do we need to cook food? So why we need to cook food? To make food soft, to chew it, to make chew easily to chewing it, then to make our food tasty also. But remaining there are, apart from that, there are some again advantages of cooking food. So first one is to digest food easily, and again to kill the germs present in that food. So if the food is not cooked, the germs which are present in the food enter our body and make us sick. So if we are not cooking that food, so what will happen? The germs present in that food, they will enter in our body and make us fall sick. There are some other precautions which should be followed while cooking. So see here some of the precautions are given whenever we are cooking food. So first one is, we should never soak cut vegetables in water for long time. So whenever we cut vegetables, don't leave it for so many time in for long period in the water. What will happen whenever we soak that vegetables in the water for long time? The vitamins present in that vegetable get dissolved into the water. So that don't soak vegetables for long time in the water. Second one is, rice and other products should be cooked by adding just a right amount of water. So some other product like rice, we have to cook it in a proper amount of water, as per the need. Don't put lot of water into the rice, or don't put less quantity of water in the rice. We have to put proper right amount of water as we need to cook rice and all. As a vitamin that have dissolved in the water will be wasted if extra water is thrown out. So whenever we are cooking rice, the water gets extra. So what our mother do? To throw out that little bit of water from that rice. But by throwing that water out, the vitamins which are get dissolved in that water, that are also thrown out by that through that water. So use only right amount of water whenever you are cooking rice. Next is, which is the best way to cook food? Food can be cooked by using different methods. So there are many ways to cook food, but care should be taken as too much heat may destroy the vitamins present in them. But we have to take care that we are not going to apply lot of heat, because too much of heat destroys the vitamins present in that food. So some food like vegetables and fruits are best eaten raw, because when cooked, so there are some like fruits, especially for fruits. Fruits we eat them raw because why we eat them raw, and why it is good to eat them raw? Because they change their color. The vitamins present in them may be destroyed. So when we cook some special fruits or vegetables, so that color of that vegetable or fruit get changed, and that vitamins present in that food also get destroyed. So that's why we have to eat raw food or raw vegetables. Next is microbes. The germs that enter our body are so small that they can be observed only under a microscope. So the germs which enters our body, we are not able to see them. We can observe them only under the microscope, and hence they are also known as microbes, and that's why they are known as microbes. See, here is also micro in the spelling of microscope. So microscope की help से हम organism germs को देखते हैं. So that's why it is called microbes. There are many types of microbes. So there are many types of microbes are given here. First one is bacteria. These are organisms that are actually made up of a single cell. So bacteria are made up of single cell. They cause diseases like typhoid, tuberculosis, cholera and pneumonia. So bacteria are made by single cell. That means single cell, it is a very small particle. That's why we are not able to see bacteria through our naked eyes. So that bacteria causes some diseases like typhoid, tuberculosis, cholera and pneumonia. Though some of these help us in making curd from milk and some medicines. So some are the good bacteria and some are the bad bacteria. So that good bacteria, those who are good bacteria, by using them we are able to make curd from the milk. That means curd contains bacteria, but that bacteria are the good bacteria which are good for our body. And again some bacteria are also used to make medicines. Next one type of microbe is viruses. These are the smallest of all microbes. So ये जो viruses होते हैं वो पूरे microbes में सबसे छोटे होते हैं, यानी माइक्रोब्स का जितने भी टाइप्स है उसमें से सबसे छोटा टाइप दैट इज द वायरस. सो एंड कॉज डिसीजेस लाइक चिकन पॉक्स, स्मॉल पॉक्स, इन्फ्लुएंजा, कॉमन कोल्ड एंड पोलियो. सो बिकॉज ऑफ वायरसेस diseases like chicken pox, smallpox, influenza, common cold and polio happens. So here are given some pictures. Types of microbes are given here. See here, that are the type of bacteria. They are having various shape. That are the virus. That one is a fungi. Fungi means whenever any bread if you have wanted to see fungi, take a part of bread, dip it into water and then leave that bread for 2 or 3 days openly. So after some 2 or 3 days you are able to see some blackish and whitish layer on that bread. So that is the fungi, and that one is a protozoa. So next topic is type of microbe is fungi. These are non-green plants that grow on dead matter. So especially fungi grows on dead things like dead plants, animals. They cause skin diseases like ringworm, athlete's foot, etc. So because of fungi, ringworm and athlete's foot like diseases causes. They are also responsible for food poisoning resulting from eating stale food. So whenever we eat stale food, that is बासी खाना, जब भी हम खाते हैं हमारी तबीयत खराब होती है. So why we fall ill? Because of that fungi present on that stale food. Now next topic is protozoa. These are single celled organisms that grow in dirty wet places. So where that water stored on the ground or dirty places where water stores, that places protozoa is found. They cause diseases like malaria, dysentery, etc. So by drinking, whenever we drink dirty water, we mostly have to face dysentery. So that's because of protozoa present in that dirty water.